I'm Wayne Eaker, president of Texas Railing Systems. I'm the owner and founder of the company. And we started the company in 2009 and moved into our present facility here in 2016. And basically do railing work, decorative metal rails, contemporary designs for the most part throughout greater Central Texas. And I've got a saying that I use when a customer calls a lot of times that they'll say, well, will you go here? And I'll say, well, will you write the check? You know, so we travel quite a bit. The guys are constantly on the road. You know, one of the things that was a requirement of going with the Ultralox deal as opposed to the other companies that we were looking at was we needed to buy their machine and bring it in. So one of the things that I did in that process was I put it as a line item to the change order when we added the other 6,000 feet to this project, and included it as part of the package because we were going to have that. One of the nice things about this system is that everything comes in linear links, and we're able to build to fit and customize what we need to here. And it's not a pile of railing panels that we have stacked up anywhere and that have either gotten damaged in shipping or damaged being moved around. Everything's in a nice tight little bundle sitting on a rack. One of the things with the material coming in linear links that we really enjoyed about as we looked at the Ultralox product was that linear footage, and then being able to bring it in and assemble the panels here. The storage area is minimal. We don't have the railing panels sitting around, and it was nice to have those parts come in, customize it to the size that we needed on the saws, on pieces that were small, and cut the lengths that were needed, and then using the Ultralox machine, assemble those panels and lock those pickets together. And in our shop, there for a while, as you can imagine what 7,500 linear foot of railing might look like, we had railing just about everywhere and had the place covered up. And we could have never really done that if we would have bought pre-finished panels and brought them in. It would have just taken up so much space that we wouldn't have been able to work. So having everything in a bundle and stacked on our racks was greatly beneficial. While we were doing the Clines Landing building, we also ended up doing another condominium a little further up the coastline over in Rockport that used the Ultralox product on it as well. So we did kind of these two jobs at the same time, and we've been able to do some residences around here locally and within our region with the Ultralox product. We've had a handful of those come through. But in the future, we've got a couple of apartment buildings that we're looking at, and that's one of the nice things with having one of their sales guys actually beating the ground and looking for these projects and going through and kind of pre-qualifying us to be able to put a number out there. To be able to build the railing product and panels here locally and not have to rely on someone else building it. The panels come pre-made from the other fabricators, you know, so we have to take them, cut them down, size them, and make everything that way. And they would, you know, come in whatever length or portion that they do that's already a stock size. We chose to bring in actual linear footage of materials so that we could customize it, and we ended up having very little waste on this size project, you know, which was just a beautiful thing, because that's one of the things that I just don't like throwing the stuff away. I don't want to see my money go into the trash can. You know, and that was a nice thing that we were able to fit these things together in that manner. And having them lock together rather than being welded, we deemed that was just going to be a better thing for the future going through, because we felt that the locking technology that is used would withstand the weather that will be coming through, because this building will be in another hurricane, another tropical storm at some point in time. And the durability of the railing appears initially that it'll withstand a little bit better than the railing with welded in pickets. For us, this product was a good fit. Being able to use the Ultralox material in the lengths that we do is far better for us, saving space, saving time, saving damaged materials, being able to move it around a little bit easier, being able to cut it to length to the custom sizes that we do, rather than having to work inside the pre-built, pre-sized materials in there. We like it. It's been a good move for us at this time, and hopefully we'll be able to work it out for years to come.